Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me today. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the Oscar nominations, which came out this morning. It's always an exciting day for me. I always look forward to the Oscar nominations and to the show itself. It'll be interesting to see what wins this year. So, just want to talk a little bit about the Best Picture nominees and a few other things that I was really happy about. As always, I could, have some issues with a few things here or there, but I'm not an Academy voter, so nobody's ever going to agree with the Academy on every single nomination. But as usual, overall, I thought they did a pretty solid job. Few surprises, a lot of predictable stuff as usual. So, for Best Picture, we have 9 nominees this year. Let me just say, I really wish they would either go back to 5 nominees or just fill it out and have 10 every year. This going back and forth between 8 and 9 nominees doesn't thrill me a great deal, but that's the way it is. So I guess it's fine. So we have Call Me by Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, The Post, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I've seen 5 of these films so far. 3 Billboards would probably be my favorite of the 5. I like Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, and Get Out all about the same. I thought they were all excellent films. And, Lady Bird I thought was good, not great. I do think it's slightly overrated, but most people seem to love it, so I guess it's just me, and I'm not surprised it's here. Uh, really want to see The Phantom Thread and Shape of Water, but just haven't gotten a chance to yet, and they haven't exactly been in a lot of theaters around me for some reason yet either. But I look forward to seeing those. But a solid list of nominees for Best Picture this year, in my opinion. So just wanted to talk about a few of the other things I was really happy about, starting with the Best Supporting Actor nominee for Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World. Wasn't sure if he would get nominated or not because there's definitely some controversies surrounding that movie. But with all that being said, his performance was probably my favorite of the year by any performer in any category. So really happy to see him here. Also wanted to talk about Best Director. Glad to see Jordan Peele in for Get Out. I didn't think Get Out was a perfect film, but it was a good film, and I'm happy to see a movie with horror elements being recognized. I think that's a step in the right direction, as horror movies are often ignored at the Oscars. And also Christopher Nolan getting his first directing nomination finally for Dunkirk. I was a little concerned he was going to get snubbed, but I'm very glad he got in. That's well deserved as well. Also, want to give a few congratulations first to Logan for being nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay. I believe it's the first comic book movie ever nominated in that category. Again, probably a step in the right direction, as the Academy seems to be getting a little bit more open-minded in some of these categories. And also in cinematography, we have Mudbound, Rachel Morrison, I believe is the first female cinematographer ever nominated in 90 years of the Oscars. Think about that one. And I have not yet seen Mudbound, but I heard she's very deserving, so congratulations there as well. Also, just wanted to briefly touch on Best Special Effects, where I was very surprised that Dunkirk and The Shape of Water both missed out for Kong Skull Island and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. But it's nice to see some variety in some of these categories, and I don't have any real issues there. I'm just glad Alien Covenant was not nominated. The less said about that movie, the better, in my opinion. I didn't think it was all that great. But overall, like I said, another solid year of nominations. Shape of Water leads with 13, which was expected. I figured it would be in the 12 to 14 range. I believe Dunkirk is second in nominations, which was also expected. So that'll pretty much do it. You can look for some more Oscar videos. As I see more of these films, I will put up reviews on the channel. I will also, as always, as we get closer to the Oscars, do a predictions list where I predict the winners in every single category, including the short films, which is always interesting. So, as always, thanks for your continued support, and thank you very much for watching.